We've had some sunny, hot weekends, and it would seem everyone is hitting the beach. Well, save your energy for baking in the sun and let CARTA do the driving. It's an all-star cast in this segment. We're joined by CARTA Board of Directors Chair Mike Seekings and Mount Pleasant Mayor Will Haynie, a CARTA Board member. It's great to have you both here at the same time.
Happy to be here.
I don't know. This is very exciting for me to see you both.
This might be our first joint appearance.
I think it is. Well, again, you know, this is the time that everybody's going to the beach, and ever since I've moved here about 6.5 years ago, those beaches have gotten a lot busier.
Yes.
So what is CARTA doing to improve that?
Well, CARTA is giving you a free and guaranteed way to get to the beach without having to deal with parking. I saw a statistic the other day, and Mike, you know, this came up when we were discussing this. There are 8,300 parking spaces at Isle of Palms, Sullivan's, and Folly combined. Ooh. There's almost 1 million people in our region now. So you do the math, so it gets really crowded, as you mentioned. So the Beach Reach is a free shuttle, leaves from Mount Pleasant Towne Centre, takes you to the Isle of Palms, and will bring you back.
And I want to talk about how this is also benefiting the town of Mount Pleasant in just a minute. But, you know, we've got Dash Downtown. Now we've got Beach Reach, which is now in its second year.
In its second year, yep.
That's great.
Second full year, and we just came off of No Pay May. So getting people on the buses, being comfortable with the system is a really good thing for us. We saw huge ridership increases in May across the system. Now with the Beach Reach on weekends in the summer, access to the beach for free, parking in Mount Pleasant at Towne Centre, taking away 2 of the first 3 headaches you think about at the beach.
That's right.
Where to park, how to get there. So it's really been, I think, a good start for us and a good public-private partnership with Towne Centre. So public transit can be flexible, can be creative, and this is one way we think we're doing it. We want to thank Mount Pleasant and thank Towne Centre and thank the Isle of Palms for letting us do it.
And it can be fun too. And
lots of fun.
It doesn't mean that you have to leave your sandcastle building supplies and your boogie boards at home. You can actually bring stuff with you.
Absolutely, bring your supplies. Be reasonable about it. Don't overflow. But I wrote it
Catamarans.
I wrote it 2 weekends ago with a couple of groups that had all their beach stuff. They were planning on being there all day. They're like, we love this. We can't wait to come back. We rode out there with, so it's been a really good experience for us at CARTA, and I think for our ridership.
So you pick it up at Mount Pleasant Towne Centre, and then where does it drop you off?
14th, right there by the County Park, right when you come over the Isle of Palms connector, it goes right around the corner and drops you right at the beachhead at 14th Avenue and Isle of Palms
Which is
Boulevard.
Different from where it was when it started last year.
Right. We moved it 5 blocks, so when you get off that bus and you walk out the door, the beachhead is right in front of you. There,
nice.
It's great. And when you're waiting for the bus to come back, the shelter right there and the benches are in the shade, so it's a really all-around great experience, and you don't have to worry one bit about where you're going to park or how much it's going to cost you.
I know, exactly.
All free.
All free.
Right.
Free is my favorite price.
That's right.
And what are the hours of operation?
So we run them on Saturday and Sunday in the summer, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock. We adjust a little bit on Sundays to meet up with our other routes. So it'll leave Towne Centre at 9:40 a.m. Instead of at 9:30 a.m. on Saturdays. So
it gives you enough time to either get your Saint-Tropez tan or get burnt to a crisp.
Day.
So you can just be there all day long.
And they rotate through every hour. It's been on time. So yeah, come on out and use it. It's supposed to be a really nice hot weekend. We've had a couple of rainy weekends, but even on our rainy weekends, Mayor, we've seen some ridership out there. So we're very encouraged by that.
And like last year, it grew, and I think it'll grow this year. And people are catching on to the idea that it's a great way to get to the beach. It is free, again, at Towne Centre in Mount Pleasant. We want to thank them for doing that. They didn't have to make it free, did they, Mike? But they did.
And they've got signage up there. They show you where to park. It's right by the bus. It's a very smooth system, and I really encourage people to go try it. I think once you've tried it, you'll realize the advantages of not continuing on across that connector and dealing with all the things you got to deal with.
And from our side too, and we made this clear last year, this is not a replacement for parking at the beaches, because that issue went all the way to the state and that has been settled. This is another piece of public infrastructure giving South Carolina citizens access to the beaches they own, and it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and it's really nice at Mount Pleasant Towne Centre that you can leave your car there. And the first thing that I think of, though, I always like to pack a picnic when I go to the beach, but I think about when I'm done with my day at the beach, I'm going to be hungry,
Right.
and there's a lot of good restaurants too, and
Right.
places to shop and see a movie if you
Right.
wanted to.
If it turns into a stormy afternoon, there's a movie right there. So if the
That's
kids want the rest of the day, they've got the movie right there. Or
Fantastic.
bookstores too.
Yeah, exactly.
Ice
Could read.
cream.
Ice cream, yes.
And there's wine
Beaches
shops.
and ice cream, right.
Eating Pakistani food at Mom Saab, so
There you go.
fantastic food there. All right, fantastic. So I think we've covered just about everything.
Yep.
So
So come on out and ride with us. I think one of the things you'll see is we're not your old CARTA anymore. We
Yeah.
really are thinking about things. Our buses are advanced. Battery electric buses are out there. It's a comfortable ride. It's air conditioned. You've got Wi-Fi. And the system includes a lot of things, now including a free ride to the beach. So
right.
come on out and ride with us.
absolutely. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thanks.
Thanks.
We're back after this.